Can I just copy and paste Kevin's section, please?
No, I've given him his due time.
Let's soon get your moment.
No, man,
Be patient.
I had my moment last
Be
week.
patient,
I have no moment this week.
Be patient.
So,
I have no moment
Be
this week.
patient.
yeah,
Right?
you said that you wanted 3 points and 3 goals and clean sheet. You got the 3 points, you got 4 goals, but Mendy was beaten for first in quite a long time. But it was all on a very impressive performance by the team. He dominated from the first whistle. You're pegged back by a lucky goal by Sheffield, but you show resilience and Lampard is getting things right.
All right, so, last week I said 3 points and a clean sheet, right? And we didn't get the clean sheet, as I said, Dean, but we got the result. And I think the first goal, and I think we're still not, the machine is still not fully working as yet, because it was a simple mix-up for the first goal. I think Hakeem Ziyech was telling N'Golo to cover while he go and make the tackle, and both of them made the tackle, and the reverse pass caught us out. But, them say cliches are cliches because they're true. And experience teaches wisdom, right? And everything happened for a reason. So you see the West Brom match now, when we went down 3-0, give the team experience. So when I see the goal score and we're down 1-0, I was very comfortable. I knew we were going to win the match. And I'm pretty sure you guys felt the same. Like, Sheffield was not good enough. And there wasn't any panic in how the team went about clawing back Sheffield. It was methodical. You could see what was going on. Hakeem Ziyech bossing the game, coming deep. That wonder of a left foot. But the first goal is, again, a player that I've been calling out to get into the side. And it was an assist by Kovacic. Running beyond the lines, picked out Tammy Abrams. Tammy Abrams started home. 40 was just finished, but hey, we take it, right? But from that point on, I don't think we were challenged. We dominated the game. Ziyech had the park to himself. I think, though, what is good about Chelsea's...
You hear Lampard get it right?
Just a wait.
Okay.
Hold on, man. Lampard get it right soon.
Okay.
Patient.
Okay.
Danny, me say your time is over. See, just be patient, Danny.
I didn't ask you that.
Just be
Jesus,
patient.
please.
Just be
Why?
patient, right? So
Arteta cast.
So what we saw also is that we have 2 key players out, right? Kai Havertz self-isolating because him come down with the COVID, and Pulisic out injured. And it didn't show. You didn't know that this isn't the preferred squad because Timo Werner played wide and Tammy Abrams through the middle. But I'm seeing where things are starting to come together. I still see, but I was a little bit worried about the defense in the game, even though we weren't threatened. I think Thiago Silva didn't have the best of games. I thought he gave away the ball, and that is uncharacteristic of him. So I just hoping that it isn't complacency setting into the side, because we were dominating the game. But the team is actually moving forward. We're where we expect to be, not 5th, but about 3 or 4 points outside the first position, which is important. And I think it all started from a pundit, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, ex-Chelsea player, said something that was very important. And I know he was having a heated conversation with Patrice Evra. And Evra was saying, the Chelsea match was boring, as Lane would say it. And Jimmy says it's a match that Chelsea needed because we needed a clean sheet, we needed a solid performance to drive on. And he said, what will make this result a good result is the result that comes afterwards. And it come to pass. We've been playing well, scoring goals. And I think the key thing, I think Lampard has gotten some form of consistency in the defense. Mm-hmm. We don't look as fragile as we did earlier in the season. Mark you, Sheffield is not a top quality side, but we were letting in goals to even the worst in the league.
West Brom.
Right? And we're always going to score goals, which is good. The side is out. The goals is in the side because I think we have like 12 or so different goal scorers for the season. Yeah. So we have goals in the side.
I think.
So I think he has figured out the middle. Him and N'Golo Kante work it out, which is good. Best player in that position as the Kovacic getting more games. So I think we are properly poised. We're heading to the international break.
Jorginho missed 1 penalty too many.
We're heading into the international break, right?
The last hop.
Come on, guys.
Man can't even touch back the field.
Come on yesterday.
The Jorginho story.
He came on yesterday. He got the last 15, right?
Give me the last.
We gave him the last 15.
I just said,
It's a
One
big
half
squad,
two
right? Unlike Ole, we're rotating the squad. We're giving players opportunity. And you see, Giroud came on yesterday and I see him connect with Hakim Ziyech and it kind of reminiscing of a little Eden Hazard Giroud connection there. But
Go back to it again.
But you know,
But to be fair, Kevin, Giroud is that type of player that he will.
yeah man, he's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant player in
So,
terms of his hold up and, and how he connects the game.
Players who like Hakim Ziyech, Olivier Giroud, even Alexis Sanchez, those type of players, Ziyech, Hazard, those type of players will always like to play with Olivier Giroud, and that's the reason why for France, he's a preferred choice because he connects all the players and he allows the game to flow, even though he lacks pace. What he lacks in pace, he makes up in football intelligence and knows how to allow players around him who move with the ball to move a little more fluently.
Which side Giroud used to play for?
Chelsea might play for, man.
Which side he used to play for?
Montpellier. Arsenal play, man.
Arsenal?
Arsenal,
I think it's a good segue
Going into Arsenal.
to get into Arsenal.
One point before I go.
boy.
No, I was thinking about the match on Saturday and I was saying, with the squad that we have, we need to put for these little teams, right? I shouldn't be turning on my TV Saturday morning playing Sheffield and I worry. I said, John, we need to put them team into the sport. Nice. And that's what's taking place and I'm very comfortable with what's going on now. Yeah. And looking forward to resuming. The international break I think come at the wrong time. Yeah. Should I play Newcastle Monday?
but yeah, I was looking at it and I said, Chelsea is quietly doing the business now, in terms of performing. Man U Arsenal still inconsistent, but Chelsea look like Lampard. I mean, the first few videos we did was Lampard really don't know his best side, but I think Lampard has finally figured it out. And I was talking to Daniel over the weekend about it, and you and an ex-Chelsea fan, Chris, are saying, boy, Werner have to play through the middle because he's a goal scorer. I was saying to Daniel, the truth is no, because Werner was through the middle against Manchester United, and we just dropped back deeper, and you couldn't play him through. But if you had brought on, let's say, a Giroud and put Werner wide, you might have gotten more out of him because Giroud will hold it off and flick it on. So the versatility that you have in your squad, right? And I think Lampard pick it up now and him know how to play. So let's see.
So I think what we're saying there is not that he must play.
He prefers
it, and you see it in his game. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And what I say to that is that throughout the entire Premier League season, COVID is in the air, everything is different. You have a lot of fixtures coming thick and fast. You're gonna have injuries, you're gonna have players who are gonna reach that red zone, and you have to rest players. So I think what Lampard has in his favour right now is that he has a deep squad, and he's basically tweaking the squad and thinking out it here and there to see, okay, yes, I have my preferred players and my preferred formation, but there's gonna be times when players are out, and I have to be able to rotate the squad, move around some pieces, and he has all the pieces, and he has the space on the board to move them around. Because Timo Werner play through the middle, him score, play out wide, him score. So at the end of the day, the game is not how Chelsea is playing right now. He's being included and he's getting in front of the goal, whether it's wide or through the middle. So I don't see it as I don't really see Chelsea in a bad position right now, to be honest.
No, they're in a good position.
They're in a very good position.
Fair.
They dropped the points early, and they basically gotten it together now, and they were 3 points off lead.
Yeah.